and sported these very fashionable pink headphones, which I love. Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back. I'm Parrot and I'm the girl with the timeline. So if you want something timelined that I haven't already timelined, let me know. I've done Lainey and Ben, I've done the Beardo copyright thing, I've done historical The Conjuring House timelines, and I'm still neck deep in the current Conjuring House timeline. Hi baby. No, you came up, you have to say hi. No, obligation. This is your obligation. Yes. I love you too. You're not giving me kisses. You're just smelling my lip gloss, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. You're a good girl. Would you like to go now? You've had your obligation cuddles. No. We had this in the other video. You're not having my tea. Not having my tea. If you have something you would like timelined, let me know. I'll timeline it. Also, I am also the girl that did her makeup to match her sleeves because she has a new jumper. Well, I have a new cardigan and I love it. I have purple flowers in my sleeves, so I did purple makeup. Not that you care, but that's the thing that I did. Anyway, HACKDO. Really got hacked. What happened? Because people are saying and have said a whole lot of everything, including the fact that this only happened because Beardo got hexed. Ooh. Beardo's had a rough couple of months, bless him. And I do, while it's obviously not going to be end of the paranormal drama because it's Beardo, and people don't like Beardo because he just calls it how it is, and he can be a bit abrasive at times. I hope it's the end of, like, potentially channel ending things. But anyway, grab a drink. I've got tea, which apparently is making my lip tingle and my tongue tingle. It's decaf. Caffeinated's fine, but I was like, I'm gonna cut all caffeine out. Well, I know it's got like a trace amount of caffeine, but I'm gonna cut all caffeine out. Why? I don't know. Anyway, grab a drink. I've got tea, and let's get into the timeline. On the 9th of January 2026, we're in 2026, a live stream went up on Beardo Get Scared's channel for Bitcoin, and it was quickly discovered that he had been hacked. Luckily, he was on the computer when this happened, so they didn't manage to get into his computer or anything. He just yanked the internet cord out the back and got onto YouTube basically immediately. And he put out this post on his Facebook account saying, "Guys, do not join the live on my YouTube channel. Do not click any lives on my YouTube channel. My account has not only been hacked, but taken over." And at this point, the community is sort of spiraling. I'm only ever half paying attention. I'm gonna be real. I miss so many live streams from everybody because I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. And then it's been 3 hours and they're no longer live. I am terrible. I do try. Harry, you're right in the way of my timeline, baby. You want to go up? Okay. She wants to go up to her tower. Give me a second. I've shown you her tower before, but there's her tower. She's happy up there. Yeah, so I was sort of aware that something was going on because of Discord. Channels started going live and creating posts to warn the community and to show support for Beardo. I was going to do it. It was on my list. I wasn't going to go live. I was going to do a post. It was on my list of things to do. And I kind of got very distracted and forgot because I'm not doing great at the moment. But I'm fine. This isn't about me. But Kenny Biddle and Joe Vitale are two that I'm aware of that went live. I have links to both of them if you'd like to check them out. Joe Vitale's live we are going to look at some clips of. Kenny Biddle was very much just, hey, don't go over to Beardo's live. I have no idea what's going on apart from the fact that he's been hacked. Don't panic, it'll be fine. And was sort of there for the community. He didn't realise that Joe Vitale was going live, so he did end up ending his live. And then we went over to Joe Vitale because I did see Kenny go live. So, and it just said warning, and I was like, oh, okay. But Joe Vitale went live with Beardo got hijacked. And after about, I don't know, 30 minutes maybe, Beardo also went live. He joined Joe's live as HACKDO because, of course, he did. And sported these very fashionable pink headphones, which I love. And the community loved as well, and have become a bit of a meme. And they spoke about the specifics of the situation and what was going on behind the scenes. And then at the 30-minute mark, I rounded my timestamps down for like the nearest 5. So basically immediately Beardo confirmed that this is not paranormal drama, it's nothing to do with any of the teams he's had issues with, and that this is some, you know, hacking organisation out in India or wherever. They take down massive channels every single day. It's just the thing that happens. We've seen it happen with the Ouija brothers. It is not anything to do with any of the teams that Beardo has had issues with.
Yeah, I've already seen people saying, is this bad to the bone and all? Look, I don't like any of them. But no, it's nothing to do with that. This is smart people with centres in India or something that have managed to bypass my 2-factor and everything. So don't go blaming any of the channels. Despite what we think of them, they are not capable of this by any stretch.
And then slightly later, at 33 minutes 40, Beardo launched into what happened.
They've got in through Google. I was updating Call of Duty, even though I don't fucking play it anymore. And then it was like just about ready to install, and then I had a flash on my computer saying you need to authorize whatever, like you normally do. And I looked at my phone because I got the 2-factor and all that set up, and I was like, all right. So it asked me for the code. It matched what was on the screen, and as soon as I press yes, I lost everything. So the second channel will be next. They got access to that. That's why I've had to chat through my old collecting channel and then obviously jump in through Facebook because I got no access.
So I really just want to highlight, be careful. They can clone 2-factor verifications. They can clone websites. You can think you're going to a legit website and it's not. It's like a copy and it's malicious. You know, it's not just about clicking links in emails anymore. It can be the email itself. So just be careful. I mean, everybody be careful, but especially if you're a content creator, be careful. And then slightly later on at 40:50, Beardo confirmed that his Google AdSense is fine. It is held by Google until, I think it was the 23rd. Yeah, I think it was the 23rd, but it's around then. It's the end of the month. So that while they could see it, they couldn't access it, which makes me question why they don't target more channels at the 23rd. Like, did they think that they'd have the channel until then? It's quite early in the month if you're after the AdSense. But in regards
to Google AdSense and money from my YouTube, that is held by Google AdSense until the 20th or the 23rd of the month. So while they can see my Google AdSense, they can't do anything with that. And now YouTube has shut my channel down because they know there's a hacking issue. I shouldn't. The only money I'm going to lose is if YouTube take a week to allow me to get my channel back. For a week, I've got no views, no lives, and I mean, I'm going to lose a week's wage by the look of it. But as long as I get it back in the long term, you know, it just means I'll get thinner quicker than I wanted to.
And then at 49 minutes 05, Beardo confirmed that, you know, YouTube had stepped in and his channel being deleted was a good thing because that was YouTube shutting the whole thing down, getting the hackers out, and then from there things could be reinstated, which they have been.
But I'm thinking, fuck, most of my audience are going to want to go on there, and I just need to say, don't click anything, fuck it anyway. Or else YouTube took the channel down in the meantime, which I remember when the Ouija brothers were like, Steve was ringing me and he was like, my channel's gone, they've taken my channel down. And it was the first time we dealt with it, so we didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. As it turns out, it was a good thing. That's YouTube stepping in. So I don't have that worry. The fact that YouTube has stepped in as quick as they have and been like, right, take it down, that's a good thing.
You know, when this happened to the Ouija brothers, it took weeks, I believe, and then they got double hacked because YouTube didn't get them out properly the first time or whatever. The channel was deleted. There was a lot of stress. There was a lot of upset, understandably. Being dramatic. Whoa! Hi, baby. Oh, did you want snacks? She wanted snacks. I was not expecting her to launch herself at my chair like that. Okay, anyway, continuing. Those were all the clips I thought were necessary from that live stream. And then later on that day, a couple hours after, Beardo posted on Facebook that his YouTube channel had been deleted by YouTube, because at that point when the live streams were going on, there was still the Bitcoin lives going on. And that says, "Hey all, my YouTube channel being taken down is a good sign. That's Google and YouTube stepping in, knowing there's an issue. If I don't respond via Messenger, it's because the last month or so has been a bit much." I'm really not surprised. I couldn't. Well, I mean, if it happened to me, I would have to, but Jesus Christ. Don't email me as I can't read them, lol. Thank you all for the support. It means a lot. It's all in the YouTube God's hands now. I have not created any GoFundMes or any other links of any sort to support me, so don't click on them either if they pop up. That was it for the 9th. And then on the 10th of January, Beardo announced on Facebook that Google/YouTube had deleted both his Google account and his YouTube account, and he had started the reclamation process. So what he actually said was, "To keep everyone in the loop, my PC and phone are safe," because we were concerned about that. "I've started the process to reclaim my Google account, but unfortunately the hackers changed everything. They generated their own two-factor login, they placed a USB key, Google have terminated my Google Mail account and my YouTube. I've now at least locked the hackers out of everything. Unfortunately, it could be weeks of back and forth with Google to get my accounts back. I'll keep you updated, but I'm at the mercy of how fast Google recovery responds, which appears to be 24 hours per email." That would piss me off. It's like, my livelihood is in your hands, dude. Why are you taking so long? So I can only imagine. And that was it for the 10th of January. And then on the 11th of January, which was yesterday at the time of recording, Beardo announced on Facebook that he's got his Google account back and addressed some of the rumours that had been circulating. So this is a longer post. "Hey guys, update. I've got my Google account back under control. Any signs of the hackers have been removed. Unfortunately, what it means is only now can the channel account recovery begin. I'm looking at 72 hours before they can do anything, as they will be looking for suspicious activity in the meantime. While I'm still not guaranteed to get my channel back, it's looking more positive than 2 days ago. Thank you everyone that has reached out, offered support, and in some cases offered me your channels. Everyone that has posted correct information in the sea of BS that's out there. So, to clarify, I did not pretend to be hacked for financial gain. I mean, how utterly stupid. How can I get people to donate to me when I don't even have a platform to support aside from Facebook? Also, I have flat out refused financial help from anyone. I refuse to start a GoFundMe or share my PayPal for donations. Despite what people are saying, I do have two-factor authentication on. I also pay for a random password generator and keys. The hackers got past all of this. It's what they do. They hack whatever the hell they want, when they want, and they're very good at it. When I come back, there will not be a pity party as many are claiming. There will just be a plain old party. And to those haters, the same names cropping up in everyone's comment sections that support me, your celebrating of me potentially facing losing it all again says far more about you than it does me. You all call me a hater while celebrating misfortune and lying about what is happening. You're either professional trolls, or you are very, very unhappy in your real lives, and the only joy you get is others' misery. Even still, I wouldn't wish this on you. I will be back, I will continue what I do, and I will be a thorn in your side with truth and attitude. Beardo's weirdos, you are all epic. Hopefully I'll be back very soon. Beardo out. And he is correct. Especially that last bit about the people who like cheer his downfall every time, or like, hey, my hex on you is working, or whatever else they say, or like Beardo deserves it, Beardo should lose everything. Just because you don't like his opinion? Grow up, honestly. And then I think it's interesting from the Google side of things, or the YouTube side of things, that like obviously it's like when you get a refund, it's like, oh, it's up to 5 working days or whatever, and then normally you get it like 2 hours later. So I guess they have to say 72 hours, but if they've scanned it, everything looks fine, then you get it back sooner. But I do find it interesting that within 2 hours of that post, he had his YouTube account back, which is amazing. And he posted on Facebook, the channel is back up and I'm in control of it mostly. Unfortunately, over half my videos have been taken down. which either YouTube did or the hackers did. I'm not really sure. I don't really think it matters either. When things like this happen, a lot of things can get removed and shut down, and YouTube do and have recovered all of it. It is all back now. Beardo confirmed that in his live stream last night. And then he posted this on YouTube a little while later. I am back. The page is looking wonky as YouTube is still removing all the Bitcoin CAC. A lot of my videos have been flagged for breaking terms and policies. They are slowly being returned. So it is me. I am back. It's not the hackers. It'll just take a while to sort all this mess out. To prove it's me and not a hacker, suck my ass. You won't hear a hacker say that. Rawr. And he's right. It's definitely Beardo. If you can hear clattering, I don't know whether my microphone's picking that up or not. It is time for WWE Zoomies, apparently. Which I need to start calling WWZ. Yeah, they are going at each other in the hallway. Bless them. Oh, wait, no, they're not. Umbra's still in her basket. That's Akari's doing that all by herself. Being a little nutcase. And then, basically, finally, Beardo also had his Facebook account suspended for impersonating a celebrity himself. I have no proof, but my leading theory is that his Facebook account, because there was a lot of confusion as to whether Beardo's Facebook account was safe because that was on the same Google email versus was it fine, all that sort of thing. So I think probably his Facebook account got mass reported by fans or maybe haters, who knows, and because they weren't sure whether it was hacked or not, and Facebook terminated the account. He has it back. It is fine. All he had to do, it's like temporarily suspended, and then you have to like either prove you are who you say you are or you don't, and then it gets deleted. But he posted on Facebook, I've just had my Facebook account suspended for impersonating a celebrity. Who did I impersonate? Beardo gets scared. 1. Beardo is not a celebrity. 2. Who in their right mind would impersonate Beardo? And 3. I am Beardo, for fuck's sake, you can't make this crap up. Yeah, he just had to prove he was who he said he was. I mean, he's got the verified tick, so I'm surprised it got taken down that quickly. But you don't know how many people reported it, so who knows. But yes, that was basically the entire timeline. Then Beardo obviously did go live last night, and I wasn't even there. Well, the community just chatted. Everything was fine. Yeah, it was just a chill live stream, which I did watch after the fact. But yes, that was a shorter video. It was not the video that I intended to come out today, but that will be out next week, probably. Yeah, please stay safe on the internet. It is a big and scary place. And look after yourselves. And don't forget, I'm the timeline girl, so if you want something timelined, I'll do it. But I have been Para. This has been a video. Oh, that could be cool. I need to remember that. I'm probably going to forget. But I have been Para. This has been a video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider liking, consider subscribing. And if for whatever reason you would like more Para, this is the other content that I make. And also consider checking out another video. But I have rambled at you about Beardo for far too long. Or HACKDO, sorry. I rambled at you about HACKDO for far too long. So I'm going to let you get back to the rest of your day now. I hope it's a good one, and I will see you next time. Bye! Paranormal